Welcome to the Fishbowl Radio, everybody. My name is Chief here, and with me, as always, is not Mike Honcho today, but we got my main man, Juicy, in the house here. Got him
Juicy back on the radio show.
Yep, it's nice. Got him a live stream here. Wave to everybody, Juicy. Okay, that's good enough.
Hey, everybody.
Yay, okay. That's nice. Get everybody excited here to be a part of the Fishbowl Radio here. So we're today going to talk about UL Lafayette 2016 football preview today. What you think about that, Juicy?
It's getting to be that time where you starting to preview football again. Now the NBA Finals are finished. Everybody wants to focus on football now.
Yep, it's time to transition over to a new set here. So, this should be a very fun episode in my opinion. So, first, we need to preview who is all coming back for UL Lafayette. Juicy, what do you want to talk about first, the offense or the defense?
Let's talk about the offense. I know they got Elijah McGuire. They have a new starting quarterback this year.
Yes,
sophomore.
Well,
that'd be interesting.
Speaking of which, Jordan Davis, he was the quarterback for UL Lafayette toward the end of last season. He started the game against Troy. He played in the game against Appalachian State. So he does have a little bit of starting experience. Doesn't have a whole lot, not really. Brooks Hack was the starting quarterback, but he transferred over to Northwestern State. Excuse me about that. And Jalen Nixon, he transferred from quarterback to more of a running back, which I said last year they should have done that earlier, but I guess it's better late than never. Am I right?
Jordan Davis had a little bit of in the couple games he started, they were kind of rough outings for him.
Yeah, but he had no defense either. So when your defense gets run all over, your offense is kind of like stuttering in the wheels and stuff like that. So we'll see how UL does on the offensive end.
Just extra. Well, maybe they need a better offense. They could keep up with the points wise.
Yeah, maybe so. We'll see how that all happens. Actually, the defense is supposed to be a lot better this year. UL Lafayette has moved some people around. Tracy Walker, who was a safety, is coming to play linebacker. And you got Ortha Peters playing linebacker as well. They did lose Tovell, but I think UL Lafayette will do perfectly fine. He was on the New Orleans Saints, but they did waive him in favor of Roman Harper, which I think is a dumb choice because I think Harper's done. But that's another topic for another day.
I don't know. Harper just played the Super Bowl with the Panthers.
Yeah, we'll see. But anyway,
can't say he's done.
I remember that game he was running. I forget who he was running after. Then he had to get an oxygen mask on the sideline because he was running out of air, kind of like this. You know? Yeah, that's the way it all goes here on the Fishbowl Radio. You still there, Juicy? We might have been a little bit of technical difficulties here with the live stream here. We had some Facebook technical difficulty with live stream, so call failed. So let's see. I'm gonna call him back up, and it's gonna be okay, guys. I don't know how well the audio is working here or anything, but we will we're gonna do a voice call and see if that works or not. But we'll just do that. Let's see. Get him back on the line. So we still got a live feed running here, live video, so you can listen to us on Facebook.
Hello.
Hey, Juicy! Welcome back to the show. Yeah. I got rid of live video.
Yeah.
It was too much. Too much going on.
Yeah, the reason why I disconnected, I had somebody trying to call me.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Yeah. Alright, so that's the way we're going to have to do it here. It appears like. So, anyway, back to UL Lafayette's losing about 120 career starts on their offensive line. 35 starts are coming in from these new 5 guys that they got. But they did play offensive line last year. A lot of injuries on the offensive line last year hurt UL, but did it really deter the season. I mean, you can make an argument for that, but I really don't think it did. I think UL just didn't have what it took last year. I think everybody else around them was just better. UL needed to reload, as they say. Vegas is having UL Lafayette win 6.5 games. But we have a schedule.
I think y'all are.
Oh, dang it. I think it died again. Yep. Died again. Connection lost. Come on, Facebook. You're losing your touch here. I mean, you're losing your touch. Yep, 6.5 games UL Lafayette expected to win this year, according to Vegas. Their first game, they open up against Boise State, and it's going to be at Cajun Field. It should be a very fun game, if anything. I don't know what's going on here. If that's even what it is. Okay. Oh my gosh. No. Yeah, we're trying to figure out what's going on here. And see, we're trying to work on something different here. And I hit the wrong thing. Of course I did. But yeah. A little bit of technical difficulties going on here. We have a lot of equipment running here. And yeah. It's all a lot. Well, that's not working out too well. So, we just have all this to go on here. Well, anyway, offensive line has 5 people coming back here. Brand new offensive line from last year. But, I mean, they got to redo it last year. So, they kind of got a little bit of chemistry with each other here. So, we will see how it all goes together and see how all that works here. So, let's see here. I'm going to see if this works here or not. Y'all should be able to still see me. Yeah, I know. Alright, let's see. Alright. Let me see if I can get back on my feed here. Sorry I do a second live video here, but yeah, that's the way it is. So, hey, Juicy, how's it going? You hear me? Hold on. You got me now, Juicy?
Yeah, I got you now. Plus, my phone got better service now.
Okay, that's good. I was trying to do a live feed, so I'm going to get you in the corner again. And that's how we're going to do that. Let's see. Yep, go live. Okay. So, yeah, our Facebook live feed is kind of being disrupted a little bit here because of all the stuff I got going on here. I think this would be the better way to do it here. We are kind of learning this new software, so we will figure all this out eventually and how we'll get all this to broadcast better. So, Juicy, with the 35 starts for the UL offensive line that's coming up this year, how you think the 6.5, we were talking about that before we got off, how you think UL is going to do with the 6.5? Over or under for UL Lafayette?
6.5 wins?
Yep. That's what they got projected out of Vegas.
I believe it's going to be, well, obviously you can't win half a game. So obviously it's going to be, I think, under. I think 6-6. No less than 5-7, but 6-6 is reasonable.
Okay. For me, I think it's going to be really interesting. Juicy, what did you just send me?
What you mean what I just sent?
On Messenger, you sent me like a 32-second audio file.
Oh, I'm probably trying to call you back. I don't know what happened.
Oh, well, I guess I'll play it after the show because God knows what's going to happen with that. But yeah.
We'll leave that for off the air.
We'll leave that for off the air just in case there's anything bad or anything. Can't have that speculating around the internet, you know. But yeah, anyway, Elijah McGuire is expected to be a really good big part of this offense. He had 8 yards per carry the first 2 seasons at UL, then last season suffered to 5.6, which is still a pretty good yards per carry average.
Mm-hmm. running back averages 3.5 to 4 yards a carry. That's something to brag about.
Yep. So, I mean, he is UL's best player on their football team. I mean, you kind of expect that. So, we've been talking here a little bit about the whole entire thing. You got Tracy Walker coming out of the linebacker. Savion Brown's moving to safety for UL Lafayette. He was a cornerback last year. And I think his defining moment last year, Savion Brown, was the interception against South Alabama, which to this day, I still think UL should have won because they should have ran the ball toward the end of the end zone. And then I think I would have given it up to the defense there. But, Monday morning quarterbacking is the way to go sometimes.
Yes, we all have Monday morning quarterbacks.
Yep. UL Lafayette opens up their first 3 games at Cajun Field. So that's a pretty good way to start the year. You get all your home games.
Oh, the first one is the biggest one, though.
Well, yeah. It depends on who you're asking. For Cajun Field this year it is. Then I don't know if we'll break the attendance record for Boise State. It will be interesting to see. Southern always travels well. I don't think we will beat it with Boise State. It should draw a lot of people to this game, though.
I think the UL side will surely sell out.
Yeah. I don't think about visitors going to be traveling from Idaho to come down to Cajun Field too much.
You'd be surprised.
I would be surprised, so we'll see.
But I don't think they would travel there either because I don't think they'd be able to deal with all the mugginess and the heat we got down here.
Well, I think after a while, climate doesn't really turn into an event after a while. It might be a little slow start for both teams because of the first quarter, first game. You got your jitters going on, but once they start playing, I think it'll be all right.
I think Boise State will start slow because they're gonna have to adjust to playing in here. But I think they'll amp it up, especially the second half.
Well, guess what? Boise State, that game, it's going to be a whiteout.
They want it to be a whiteout?
Yeah, wear white. That's what they got on their website. Then McNeese wear red. South Alabama wear red. Appalachian State wear white. Arkansas State, they ain't got anything.
White. Sure.
Wear white. Whiteout Cajun Field. I never seen a whiteout at Cajun Field. I think it'd be pretty cool. Usually red. Someone will wear red though.
There's gonna be some jerk that wears red.
Yeah, throw it all off. It's supposed to be a whiteout.
There's always that one person.
Yep. UL Lafayette versus Boise State. Juice, who you got in that game? Oh my God, emails.
Oh, what we had there?
That was an email.
Okay. Now what you were saying there, Chief?
UL Lafayette versus Boise State. Who you got in that game?
Well, as y'all all know, I'm gonna say this. According to the post spring practice projections, they have Boise State as one of the 4 teams to get to the playoffs this year, and they're playing, and they projected them to play my team, which is LSU Tigers, but that's another story for another day.
Yeah, we will clearly cover the LSU Tigers. We will. We will cover the LSU Tigers somewhere down the line.
Yes, that's what I said, but that's another story for another day.
Yeah.
Back to UL and Boise State. So, I have to believe that saying that Boise State, they're going to come down here to Lafayette, which would be interesting and very odd to say the least, but
it's a home series.
They're going to come here. I know they're going to start slow. I know they're going to start slow, like you said, it's the first game. And it's the first game, and they're dealing with the hot and the heat and mugginess. At least the first quarter, they're going to be slow. But after that, I think Boise State's going to, honestly, after the first quarter, I think as much as I like to see UL Lafayette do well against them, I don't think they're going to win either way. But I think I don't even think it's going to be a close game, honestly. I think Boise State is probably going to – now, it's way too early to tell. It's like 3 it's